Hi and welcome to this episode of the Forum. My name is Scott Haslam and I'm your President of the Leeds No. 1 Amalgamated Branch.
And I'm Andy Lee and I'm your Branch Secretary.
If this is your first time watching or haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit the bell symbol to be notified when we upload future videos. So today what we're going to do is review the last 12 months and we're going to look at what the future is going to hold for 2020. First of all, elections. Personally, I want to thank you for electing me as your president, something that I'm very humbled and honoured to hold.
I'm grateful to the membership for the support that they've shown me in re-electing me as your branch secretary.
In terms of the regional, we're actually quite fortunate in the Leeds branch that we've got now a regional lead in terms of the politics with Asghar Khan, so congratulations to Asghar. We've also got Bev Walmsley, who's going to be the lead learning rep for the region. Again, congratulations to Bev. And last but by no means least, we have Danny McGugan, who's also the lead for the retired section. So congratulations to Danny. In terms of us national elections, I was actually elected to the Postal Standing Orders Committee, and for all the branches that supported me in that election, I'd like to say thank you. Again, another position that I'm honoured and humbled to hold. This year, back in April, the union commenced a campaign on annual leave on holiday claims, and I think Andy is probably the best person to answer or give you an update really on that section, because it has been quite a time-consuming period for you, hasn't it, Andrew?
It has, yeah, thanks, Scott. Yes, we've had, we've currently got hundreds of employment tribunal applications going through, which have now been sent down to Bristol, which is going to hold one preliminary hearing in Bristol, which will cover the entire membership of the union. They're collecting tribunal applications from all around the country to go there. We've currently sent just over 200 tribunals down there. We've also dealt with many claims, and so far as a branch we've managed to claim back over £40,000 worth of outstanding holiday pay for our members. So I think we can pretty much say we've been pretty successful with that. And just to say really that's only really a third of his membership. A lot more people should have put the applications in. Not that I'm complaining, because it were keeping me a bit busy. But,
Indeed. I think that's probably fair to say that it took up 80% of Andy's life from April through to the summer. But I mean, if you want an update on the from the horse's mouth, so to speak, because Dave Wilkes is the union's national lead on that, he did a video, and we'll put that in the link in the YouTube card at the top of the screen. So the next real big thing of 2019 was the Romel dispute. So personally, let's thank the reps and the membership on that. In terms of the result that we delivered, any comments on that dispute, Andy?
Yeah, we'd just like to thank all of us members really for the support that they've shown the union in general, and I'd like to put my personal thanks on the high return that we got. Some may say it's unfortunate that we didn't get the result we wanted in court, but to be fair, I think we were half expecting that result anyway. But what it has done, it's brought Romel back round the negotiating table now. As we've done in previous disputes, potentially it looks like we're going to go forward now and negotiate an agreement without actually having to take any time off work, without anybody losing money.
It's absolutely key that we look after the membership and give them the best outcome with the least cost and disruption to you as a person and individual. So collectively, I think that's what we're doing nationally, and I've got every confidence in that leadership. I mean, I think what one thing we do want to sort of mention is, I think one of the inspirational, it was inspirational, in the amount of gate meetings that we had and the amount of engagement with the front line that we did through that dispute in such a short period of time. I think that's something that we should be continuing going forward. Now, all the information on that Romel dispute I've collected into a playlist, and again I'll put a link at the YouTube card if you want to go and review all those videos on the dispute. So in terms of this channel, again, thank you very much for all your support in growing this channel. It's gone from strength to strength in the last 12 months. It's certainly on the radar beyond our branch in terms of other areas in the country, and indeed down in Wimbledon at headquarters. So again, thank you very much, and if you haven't already done so, do hit that bell symbol and do subscribe for future videos for next year. This year, Andrew, we did something slightly different for Christmas, didn't we?
We sent a Christmas card out with a pen for the majority of us members, because some are still outstanding. But we also put inside that a letter so that we could actually update all of our branch records, because we have found in the past with ballots and elections, etc., that our records have never been 100% accurate, which you'll never get 100% accurate, but we need to get as near as we can to it. And it has highlighted quite a lot of anomalies.
Specifically around the death grant.
Yeah, specifically around the death grant. That many people didn't actually have nominees down as a beneficiary should they unfortunately pass away.
Yeah. Something that we're going to be picking up in January once we've got as many of those returns back as possible. We'll be writing out to those individuals that do not have a nominee, and the reason why we have to write out again with a specific form is because we will need an official form completing in because there's money involved, and we need that formal signature as a result of that. So do keep an eye out for that. Even if you haven't returned that membership information, then there's no problem in contacting the branch, and we'll put the details on the screen of how you can contact the branch. One of the outcomes for returning that membership form actually was going to enter you into the draw for up to £200 prize as it happens. So we'll be doing a live draw possibly in January, so do keep tuned for that on all our social media pages. So is there anything else for 2019, or shall we look to the future, Andy?
No, I think we'll look to the future now. Going forward into 2020, we have our AGM, which is on the Sunday the 23rd of February, and we have Mark Bolsh, the outdoor delivery section secretary, who will be coming up as our guest speaker, answer any questions that we have from any of our members in deliveries.
Certainly he's the one what's confirmed up to press, but we are chasing another speaker, but we'll keep you posted on that, and we'll do a specific video on the AGM once we've got those details confirmed. Interesting enough though, Andy, there's going to be a big push in the AGM for some branch rules changes, because there has been a few tweaking. I think we've also seen potential opportunities to improve how we will operate as a branch, and I think we might be able to move the branch forward and fit for purpose for the future. So again, another reason to get down to the AGM is to hear what propositions we're putting forward for those rule changes and give you the opportunity to vote. In terms of next year, I think this last 12 months have proved that video and social media has been a big player in terms of how not just we but the union as a whole engages with our membership, and I think I'd like to see an increased number of videos, but more on the front line. So again, if you're a rep in our branch, if you're a member in our branch and you want to see more of that, then ask your local rep, get in touch with us, Andy and myself, and we'll get a camera down there and we can do some thoughts, opinions, whatever you want, and we can get that pushed out onto our social media. Is there specific videos you've enjoyed this year, Andy?
The ones on the dispute, really, the ones that I particularly find more informative, and that's no disrespect to the other videos that you put out, Scott. It's just that obviously one way or another I've been involved in some of the things that have been going on in those videos in the background, and so I kind of know what you were doing in advance.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a fair point that, to be fair, Andy, because when you look at the number of views and the number of watch time, those dispute videos are the highest ranking videos, and I think that probably echoes across the viewers and indeed the membership alike, to be fair. So I think perhaps there are some more videos that we should be operating on is more relevant videos industrially. We did touch the water through the election with some political videos, and I think maybe that's something we could look into a bit further. Whether you find that interesting or not, leave us a comment and see what you think. In fact, suggest some MPs. So The other thing I think we want to do into next year is continuing on from the North East 2020 vision in terms of meet and greets of new reps, but equally what we've also done, we've spoken with Bev, who's our training lead.
We're going to organise a comprehensive training plan going forward for all of us IR and health and safety reps, and that will be an ongoing thing throughout the year. We'll continue to do the one-day updates with the reps on the IR conduct and attendance. We have a number, I think about 16 health and safety reps that require further training, so we'll be putting those through for that. We'll be organising those wherever possible in the branch, but if not, then we will do them regionally or possibly in joint conjunction with another branch.
Other branches, yeah, that's right, brilliant. So I think the future for 2020 is quite optimistic, I would say. I think the dispute, we're back in talks, we're moving that forward. I think in terms of the branch, we're moving that forward. In terms of reps training, we're moving that forward. It's all there to deliver for you, the membership. For me personally, I think that's fantastic 2019, ups and downs. I think we're looking forward to 2020. And personally, I'd like to wish you all Merry Christmas to you and your family, and a Happy New Year.
Yes, and I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for your support throughout this year, and hopefully you'll keep supporting us all throughout next year as well. Thank you.
Remember, unity is strength. Thanks for watching.
And at the AGM we'll be having Mark Bolsh, who
is the outdoor secretary, for those that don't know.
might move longer.
Is there specific videos you've enjoyed this year, Andy? Tell us a no.
I don't know.
Well done, Andrew. We're a natural pair duo.
Could be a bit more polished, but